Yes.
So what we're doing right here is just a concept known as leash pressure. There's a few different ways that we can go about hand grips and everything like that. So let's kind of show you a few of them and then what I like, and we can see what you get comfortable with. Really, the biggest point here is I use leash pressure once I get a dog to a known behavior, like sit, down, play, something like that. If they break behavior or refuse to go into it, I can do leash pressure to actually put them in that behavior. So leash pressure I use as my have-to portion of dog training. However, you do have to teach it separately because I want him to understand when he feels this pressure that this is ultimately linked up towards food. We're not having a ton of conflict here. There will be a little bit because he may not have the same agenda that I do. So with here, once he turns, yes, I'm going to release the leash, which is the biggest part, then feed him. So I mark it, release the leash, and feed him, almost all simultaneously. Now, a dog's body works like a teeter-totter or a seesaw. You go up with the head, down with the butt, down with the head, up with the butt. You turn them right, their butt goes left. You turn them left, their butt goes right. So their body is almost against each other. And now, this isn't necessarily a stubborn thing. There can be elements to that. But what it really is a dog trying to balance out their body. It's called oppositional reflex. And kind of what happens is humans have this as well. Could you imagine someone pushing into your side, right? You're not just going to fall on the ground. You're going to balance your body out, and your muscles are almost naturally going to push back. So every being will have this. Now, with a dog, we want to show them that when you move with the leash, there's something in it for you, but it's not negotiable. You have to do this, right? This will really help solidify our obedience, and it's our first thing that we would do as kind of a pressure to make them do something down the line. You can create behavior through this. I really use it to solidify behavior. And this can also be a little bit of a relationship step going on as well, going, no, you have to. So little elements of a few different things here. So see how he's turned towards you? I'm going to pick my ankle here, I'm going to pull this way. Yes, he goes right with it. The biggest part here is that I dropped this, right? So I haven't been able to think of a better analogy than this, but picture if someone's holding a hot candle to you, right? And the only way that you get this candle to be removed from you is if you sit in a chair. So sitting in the chair would then therefore be reinforcing. You go, I do that, the bad thing goes away. If the candle stays there when you're sitting in the chair, you're going to get up and try to find something else. So the pressure has to go away. So now that he's gone forward a couple times, I'm going to go up on the leash, and this is how we can get a sit through leash pressure. Again, this isn't how I teach sitting from the ground up. This is so he can really know what leash pressure is. So if a dog struggles, I couple it. Yes, he actually didn't need me to. I was just about to, but I want to give him a few seconds to try to figure it out. Yes. That one was spatial pressure. He moved because my legs moved. That can be a false positive. When you're doing this, try to keep as still as possible. Nice burp. So going up with the leash here, he showed me that he could do that before, so I'm going to see if he can do it, yes, again, with no help. Good job, good boy. Sure he eats that one. That one was a piece of dehydrated rabbit that was in my pocket from training my dog this morning. Yes. He'll go, ooh, that was different. That wasn't Happy Howie's. That happens to me every day. When you're a dog trainer, you go, what do I have in my pocket today? So let me turn him around. Go this way. Yes. 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 Now he's doing it pretty smooth. Up with the leash. Yes. Yes. Since he likes to lay down, I'm going to try this one with him. I'm going to couple this sooner than later. Down is a submissive posture. He may not like this. That's not really his style to like that. So let's see where we get. So when we're doing it down, see this where the leash meets the floor? I call that a U right there. Foot goes in the U. I use this as a pulley for a leash pressure down or to put him back into the down. So my hands aren't right there. So see, as his butt got up, he actually just made it harder on himself. And I'm not really putting much pressure on this, just kind of the weight of my foot. I'm not stomping on it. I'm using this as a pulley and the weight of my foot. I'm just not letting him slide it out from underneath my foot. But as soon as they stand up, they make it a little harder on themselves. See how he's still fighting it? Okay, so this one, let me couple. So coupling means taking something he knows, luring, and mixing it with something that he doesn't know that well. Leash pressure, yes. Now I can guide him and the pressure of the leash goes away after I couple it. So my goal isn't to freak him out. I want to see if he can do it on his own. And you want to fade that coupling pretty quickly. No pressure. Yes, release. The idea here is not to teach him sit down through this. The idea here is to generalize the leash pressure.
Okay.
So whatever angle we use it, he knows how to turn it off. So see where the leash hits the ground? This is actually an important concept for something called a behavioral down later on. Step in the U, pulley. I'm not going to look directly at him for this because I don't need his focus for this. He needs to focus on the leash. You'll actually see that with a few different things. If you stare at them, they kind of just equate things to you and can't really focus on other tasks that you're looking for. So I want to try to wait this out and see if he can do this. Yes. Yes. Let's go for one more. So again, we're step into the U. Should try to get away from me. Step into the U, and then our foot is used as a pulley. A lot of people want to stomp with their foot. The pressure comes from here. Should I have this pair of Red Wing boots that are really worn on the bottom? They are the easiest to do this with. Yes, they just glide. These are a little newer. These ones fight me. The grips on the bottom fight me. Okay, so let's pause here.